let's talk about Team Bird people. Let's talk about birdery. See, one thing about bird people, they name their hairstyles feathered hair. Feathers is a bird. Mohawk bird. Mullet, that's a bird. The money. They got birds on their money. So we got, look, they even name their nose Aquilian nose profile. Nasal profile. So they nose, bird, check. Hairstyles, bird, check. And here's another thing that makes them similar with this bird situation. Birds get feathered lice and they get head lice. Check, check. So currency bird, hairstyle bird, nose bird. A lot of flags got birds on them. You know, the Eagle of Saladin. You know, Jupiter got a bird. Zeus turned into a bird. Odin turned into a bird. He turned into an eagle. Odin's ravens. You know, Thor got the wings on his helmet. That's a bird. Thor killed the Midgard serpent. Everybody killing the serpent, so Thor killed the serpent. Hercules killed the serpent or dragon. Same thing. Ra, the bird head out Egypt. So we got the bird god Ra and bird god Horus and bird goddess Ma'at and bird god Hathor. A bunch of birds. Everybody got bird gods, bird goddesses, bird money. Oh yeah. How did they determine whether you would go to heaven or paradise, whatever they call it? They put your heart and they wear it against a bird feather. The etymology of the word pin is feather. So, pen means feather, and that's the written word. Remember the power of narration, which they control reality by whatever they write. That's a superpower. I already explained it earlier. So you writing with a bird feather. Check. You named your nose after a bird. Check. Your hairstyles named after birds. Check. Birds get lice, y'all get lice. Check. Birds can speak English. A mockingbird. So we got canary and we got dictionary. Bird. The eyelashes women wear is inspired by the secretary bird. So eyelashes are bird. Hairstyles are bird. Nose a bird. Money's a bird. Birds on your flag. God said he would cover you with his wings and feathers. Allah holds up the birds. God feeds the birds. Noah let a bird out and the bird came back and said, hey, ain't no land. This is birdery. Look at the Holy Ghost and look at all the artwork about the Holy Ghost. This is a bird. The holy pigeon. Shout out to General Seti. He called that joint the holy pigeon. You know, the spirit. Look, every time somebody died, what they put a bird, they use a bird hashtag. You know, you might go to somebody's funeral and they letting out birds. What the fuck? What the fuck is you doing letting out birds? Are you going bird body? Are you going bird body? What's an angel? What is an angel? Half man, half bird. That's just like a werewolf. A werewolf is a half man, half wolf. Huh? What's a mermaid? Half woman, half fish. You see what I'm saying? This it's called hybrid. It's birdery. You know, bird people do a lot of bird things. You even got the look at my man named Chief Roman Nose, and the Roman nose is his bird nose. So remember, they are all in Native America, dressing like birds. They got the bird feather outfit. You know, when they was walking around, they said, "Hey, what is the Aztec prophecy? Wander in the desert, like every other story. Everybody wander in the desert. And we just gonna wait till we see a bird sitting on the cactus, huh?" We're going to wait till we see a bird sitting on a cactus. And remember, for the brothers and sisters claiming America, you don't claim the North, you claim the South. The South is tropical. We don't come from places that snow. Wide nose and kinky hair is not native to snow. See what I'm saying? America got the most caves. They got over like 500,000 caves. So we're not native to North America. We can be native to South America. That's tropical. Also, you can find kinky hair in that area. You see what I'm saying? So if you go to the hair distribution map, you're going to find kinky hair in South America. See what I'm saying? Because we are tropical beings. We are not children of the snow and children of the sand. You know, children of mountains and stuff. That's why you can always find the non-African where it's a lot of sand and where it's a lot of mountains. And the snow-capped mountains and like deserts. You know? That's why when they tell the story, they're equating it to where they come from. Wandering the deserts, in a mountain, in a cave. You can't come up with no story that don't involve a mountain, a cave, and a desert. Any story. Anybody's story. Because remember, they dealing with the written word, and the written word is bird. In the beginning, there was the bird. And the word was a bird. See what I'm saying? God feeds the birds. Allah holds up the bird. There's a lot of bird favoritism. And they always talk bad about snakes. The snakes represents the African. The bird represents the non-African. And just because they dark skin don't mean they're African. They don't have African features. You see what I'm saying? They are the progenitors of the light-skinned. You see what I'm saying? This would be light-skinned Cushites. See what I'm saying? Because if dark come before light, these are light-skinned Cushites, light-skinned Hamites, light-skinned Habasha, light-skinned Oromos, light-skinned Eritreans, light-skinned Somalians, light-skinned Ethiopians. See what I'm saying? Since we talking about who comes from who and what is what. That's why they weren't enslaved. They are the same people. So a lot of times you can speak to people on the Horn of Africa and they say, hey, we was never enslaved. Hey, we was never enslaved. Ha 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 ha. And they be calling us slaves. They always call all black people slaves when they mad because, you know, they get out of character. They get out of character and they let the truth go. You know? They always know who's what based off your wide nose and kinky hair. It ain't about, they don't need to DNA test you. They want DNA testing back then. And then even if they do that, that shit made up. That's whatever they say it is. They can DNA test you, write down anything. How you gonna double check? You gonna get a second DNA test from one of their cousins? Everything is operated and ran by them, and that's why we have no control over nothing. It's whatever they say it is. But the fact is, when you use your senses, when you take the eye test, you see the same nose on different types of people. You see the same nose and the same head. That's the commonality. That's why don't nobody come to our aid. We the last of our kind. We dying out. What it say in the Bible? Trample the serpent. We are the serpent. The serpent is coiled. We got coily head. Leviathan means coiled. We got coily head. Kundalini means coiled, and is always depicted as a black snake on the inside coming up to the scalp game. That's the head coming out. The head medulla, head Medusa. That's the African situation. Over in West Africa, you got Benin, the Temple of Pythos, the Voodoo game, Voodoo situation. We dealing with serpents and snakes and dragons. They're dealing with birds and phoenixes and double-headed birds. You look at the Scotland Freemasonry, double-headed bird. You look at the Russian flag, bird. A bird with an inside is a man over top of a dragon. We the dragon. We the last dragon. We the last of our kind, man. This about to be a smooth hair takeover. They call it Liatri. Liatri means smooth hair division of mankind. You know, Liatri ain't got nothing to do with what color you look like. It means smooth haired division of mankind. The word Liatri means smooth haired division of mankind. And then over in the East, they call themselves soft haired, soft texture, Jillik. And they call us Jarir. So that goes to show you the distinction of people being different people. Your hair is your heritage. You see what I'm saying? Your hair is your heritage. I don't care what anybody write. Y'all got all the same hair texture. Y'all got the same hair texture, same nose. So what are we talking about? I don't care what nobody write. Your anthropologist colonizer grandfather say. Your anthropologist colonizer enslaver great grandfather say. These are all enemies of us. We've been oppressed by all these peoples. We always oppressed by all people that's not us. All the people in power look the same, whether they got a tan or not. And remember, this is for educational purpose. King Jarir in your ear. And this is the Chaos Edition. I'm so fit, I don't fit in. I'm so fit, I just don't fit in this birdery. And planet bird. Birdism, birdification. You know? Birder reality. Birdality. Birdified. See what I'm saying?